So I'm 44 years old and I've come to the conclusion I'm going to die alone.
That I'm 46 years old and I don't have a husband to take care of me. Being single and 46 sucks. It just sucks. And I make jokes about
I'm tired of being alone. I want to be in love. I want to share my life with someone. I want to feel the joys. I want to have my hands held. I want to be held. I want to kiss. I want to support. I want to make coffee with that person. I want my person.
I'm a single woman in her 40s. Have I downloaded every dating app? Yes. Have I deleted every dating app? Yes. Have I downloaded every dating app again? Yes. Have I deleted every dating app again? Also yes.
Men, real question. Why are you so bad at dating? I am supposed to go out with a man tonight.
Welcome to Masculine Dow, where we speak truth about leadership, love, and modern dating. No games, just growth.
I'm 53. And I just can't believe that I'm sitting here and it has been several years. I think it was over a year that I had a date, and then it's been several years since then. I'm tired of being alone. I want to be in love. I want to share my life with someone. I want to feel the joys. I want to have my hands held. I want to be held. I want to kiss. I want to support. I want to make coffee with that person. I want my person. I want my person. Why is it so hard to find your person? I'm tired.
Wanting love is natural, but love isn't found through desperation. It's built through readiness. Men didn't disappear. They learned to guard their peace. And real connection only happens when two whole people meet, not two tired hearts.
I just came to the realization that, like, if you're 40 years old, you're never gonna find love. Like, oh my God. Sorry, I woke up like really, really emotional because I was married for, oh my God, stop. I was married for over 20 years, and like, I was so used to being a wife. Like, I love being married, you know, like, I love being a wife. I love having like that one person I love coming home to and like venting all my.
Love doesn't end at 40, but it only starts again when you stop chasing the past and become ready for the future.
Men, real question. Why are you so bad at dating? I am supposed to go out with a man tonight, like in 8-ish hours, and he has yet to plan the place or the time. So I am brand new to the city I live in, and I told him as much. And I said, sorry, I don't really know anywhere to go. Why don't you pick your favorite place? You've lived here since college. He hasn't suggested anything. So finally, I suggested a couple places, and I still haven't heard back. So do I just call it off? He's obviously not that interested if he's not going to plan the date for the day of. I mean, men, this is why there's a male loneliness epidemic. Y'all can't put forth the bare minimum of effort to take a woman out on a date. It is insane to me.
A man who wants you makes a plan. No place, no time, no direction equals no interest. Leadership starts with a simple decision. Men who lead don't get ghosted.
I never pay attention to me tonight. I'm so fucking sick of this shit. Oh my God. Touch a boob, buy a drink. I mean, it's like very fucking simple.
A man who wants a woman doesn't leave her waiting. He picks the place. He sets the time. He leaves. Silence isn't confusion. It's lack of intent.
Honestly, Lily, I don't even know anymore. I've tried online dating. I've tried men pursuing me and me giving them a chance, only to find out they have a whole girlfriend at their house. Or they need to get their finances straight before they can take me on a date. Why are you even on a freaking dating app if you can't take me out on a date, sir? And then you'll be in your peaceful era, just minding your own business, doing your own thing, and all of a sudden,
you're frustrated because you're entertaining weak men and calling it a dating problem. A man who is serious doesn't stall, doesn't disappear, and doesn't waste a woman's time. He makes a plan and he shows up.
and everyone in the world is boring. Everyone's boring. They're all boring.
Everyone isn't boring. You're just addicted to chaos and calling it spark. Real connection isn't fireworks and drama every 5 minutes. It's depth, direction, and consistency.
Mr. Prince Charming comes along and interrupts your peace, only to find out he has a whole other life. So I just want to tell the women that are married, that are thinking about getting a divorce, stay and work on your marriage, because I'm telling you, it's not safe.
Prince Charming isn't coming to save you. That fantasy is what's wrecking real marriages. You trade stability for emotion and call it freedom, then act surprised when peace turns into chaos.
Last night, my 10-year-old told me he would be fine if I started dating. It's been 2.5 years, I think, since my husband left me. Well, not ex-husband. And I haven't really had the desire to date. So it's like, because I talked to him because this, if I start dating, it would involve him too, whether he wants to or not. So, and neither one of us was comfortable with it, and now he is. And now I don't know how comfortable I am with it. I don't know. If things were back to how they used to be when, you saw somebody out in person, out in the wild, and you approached them and had a conversation and decided whether or not you want to go on a date, that would be one thing. But I can't do the dating apps. No.
If you're not ready to be chosen in the real world, then you're not ready to date at all. Healing first, then move with purpose, not fear.
I love when boomer men come up in my comments and they're like, oh, you're 40 and divorced, who's gonna want you now? I'm like, your sons, your 20-something-year-old sons, because they are blowing up my DMs, my dating apps, everything. Let me tell you, those guys got some game that their daddy would never have. I'm thinking you should tread carefully, because I could be your future daughter-in-law.
Flexing about younger men in your DMs isn't power, it's cope. Attention is easy. Respect and commitment are the real currency.
I'm a single woman in her 40s. Have I downloaded every dating app? Yes. Have I deleted every dating app? Yes. Have I downloaded every dating app again? Yes. Have I deleted every dating app again? Also yes. I'm a single woman in her 40s. Hang out with me tonight? No, I'm gonna need 5 to 7 business days notice. Actually, this is the end of December, so let's shoot for February 15th. I'm a single woman in her 40s. Go looking for love? No, I'm gonna need Mr. Right to teleport into my living room. Thanks. I'm a single woman in her 40s. Do I want you in my life? Maybe. Do I need you in my life? Absolutely not. I'm a single woman in her 40s. Stay over tonight? I'm gonna need you to actually call yourself a lift and lift yourself right on out of my house so I can get a good night's sleep. I'm a single woman in her 40s. I'm going to need to see this signed permission slip from your therapist before you approach me romantically. I'm a single woman in her 40s. If a man wants to, he will. No, actually, if a man won't, I'll find someone who will.
This isn't independence, it's contradiction. You say you want love, but everything in your life is built to avoid it.
I'm 46 years old, and while I'm getting ready for surgery and everything, it dawned on me that I'm 46 years old and I don't have a husband to take care of me. Being single and 46 sucks. It just sucks. And I make jokes about buffoons that I have been encountering in dating, but in reality, this is my reality.
A husband isn't found at the hospital. He's built over time through choices, patience, and respect. Loneliness isn't bad luck. It's the result of patterns. And this moment is the receipt.
I'm going to be 45 next month. And I don't know if this is like a product of just aging, but after being single for 5 years, I cannot imagine ever wanting to have a man in my space. Having a man in my bed. Smelling a man. Sharing a bathroom with a man. Cooking for a man. Having to make a to-do list or a grocery list for a man. Packing for a trip that I fully plan to go on with a man, having to make doctor appointments for a man.
A relationship requires sacrifice, not just comfort. If sharing a life feels like a burden, then don't blame men for walking away. You already checked out.
I'm in my 40s and I want to share with you the dating advice I wish I knew when I was in my 20s. First, stop being nice to men. We are too nice to men and they're not nice enough to us. Stop worrying about his feelings. Number 2, don't be a good girl. Men say that they want a good girl, but they really don't. Men don't know what they want. They say a lot of things, but they do the opposite. Be you. In fact, be a little mean. Number 3, which ties into both of these, don't be accessible to them all the time. I know we think that they'll like us more when we always answer their phone calls and we're there for them and we'll drop everything when they need us. And I wish I can say that that's true, but it's not. They think of you as less and as not as important when you do that. They'll take advantage of your kindness and it won't give you points in their head.
Men don't respect games, they respect character. If being kind makes you feel weak, the problem isn't men, it's the mindset you learned.
So, I'm 44 years old, and I've come to the conclusion I'm going to die alone. I'm not real picky, but men at any age, even at 40, insanely, are unavailable emotionally, and it's so fucking annoying. I'm done. So somebody please make this go viral and help me find my life partner. That would be amazing. My kids are grown, I don't want kids, and I don't want marriage. So somebody please help me.
A man won't invest emotionally in someone who already quit on the idea of building something. You don't find a life partner by going viral. You find one by becoming someone worth committing to.
Why is dating so frustrating? Why? So talking to this guy on this dating app, right, for about 2 weeks, exchange phone numbers, everything's good, asks me tonight, what are your plans this weekend? When I say, oh, my kids are actually with their dad this weekend. I work on Saturday, but just half the day. How about you? Oh, I have no plans. Then fucking nothing. Nothing after that. Not would you like to meet up? Do you want to make plans? No, nothing. Why? Why even ask? Why are you even asking what my plans are? If you have no intention of asking. And the other thing that pisses me off is that I feel like people that do that just expect you to not have plans. Like they can ask you last minute. Like they'll ask me tomorrow night, hey, you want to hang out tonight? No, motherfucker, I'm busy. And now I'm busy, right? Am I really busy? No. But I'm going to tell you I'm busy because you really think that you can ask people the last minute to do something? Like, make a plan, make it a priority, because if people don't feel like they're a priority, they don't want to spend their time with you, right? Like, when I'm dating somebody, you are my priority. I make you my priority, right? I don't know. Dating nowadays is just so different. I don't think I'm ready for it at all. Nope.
You gave him a clear opening. Kids with their dad. Half day at work. You even asked about his plans. He says, I have no plans. And then nothing? So what was that? A vibe check? Because that's not interest. That's keeping you available for a last minute, what are you doing text. And no, I'm not busy. But now I am out of principle. If you don't plan, you don't get access. Dating isn't hard. People just refuse to show intention.
I need to crash out for a minute here. Okay, look, I'm not looking my best. I think my hair looks a little greasy. I just came from my son's playoff travel baseball game. I decided afterwards, because it's not my weekend, that I'm just going to go grab a bite to eat. I didn't want to go sit at home by myself again. That felt depressing. And I was like, I'll just go sit at a bar and have dinner, and who knows, maybe I'll meet someone. No. First of all, there was the bar was at 0. There was no one even there. And then finally, towards the end, a somewhat decent, attractive man comes in. He sits right next to me. looks at me. I could tell, I could feel the vibe that he was like interested, but he didn't say one word. He didn't say one word at the entire time. I sat there. I was like kind of, angling my body in that direction. Like, hey, I'm interested. If you want to talk to me, I'll talk to you. I, was playing with my hair a little bit, like not too much, but just a little bit, a little flirty. I even had a hat, putting on my hat just in case I looked too greasy. Anyway, the point is, people say, oh, why do you go on dating apps? You can just meet someone in real life. Can you? Can you though? Can you actually meet someone in real life? I don't think so. Because you know what? I'm going to say it. Men in real life are pussies. I said what I said. I don't know. The situation, it feels a little hopeless. Like, I'm angling my body towards you. I don't have a ring on. It's a Sunday night. I'm sitting at a bar by myself. I'm flirting with you without saying anything. I can't quite make eye contact because you're next to me. Did I do something wrong? Let me know.
You did all the signals. Body angled, hair flip, solo at the bar, no ring, Sunday night. And he still said nothing. But here's the uncomfortable part. Men in real life are passive now. If you wait for them to read vibes, you'll wait forever. Nothing was wrong with you. But flirting without words is no longer enough. Silence met silence. Dating feels dead in real life because too many people are scared to risk rejection. And women keep hoping effort will magically show up. It won't.
Can somebody please explain to me why dating in your 40s sucks so much? Because, I've been divorced for a number of years now, and I have 5 kids, and life is crazy. And, I've spent a lot of time taking care of myself, taking care of my kids, working hard, putting myself through school, da-da-da-da-da. And then, I finally get to a place where I feel like I'm ready to add a person into my life, right? So I start dating, and it's either guys who just want to have sex with me, or you start talking to them and then they ghost you, or 500 like you, but none of them even send a message. And it's just ridiculous. And the reality is, I don't go to the bar. I don't drink. And I don't want anything to do with that scene. So really and truly, how do you meet people now? Like, this world is so different than it was when I was in my 20s and before I got married and all that stuff. And now it's like people are really far away, or you chat for a little while and then it stops. And I'm just curious if there's anything out there that's just marriage out of convenience, 2 people who want a partner and to not live alone anymore, to help pay the bills and all that stuff. So, if you're willing to do a marriage out of convenience, let me know, because maybe I'm at that point where I'm not an ugly woman. I am not a difficult person to get along with. I am positive and upbeat and happy. I love my children so much. But I also want a companion. I want a best friend. I want somebody to dance with me in the kitchen. I want somebody to walk by and slap my ass as I'm cooking dinner. I want somebody to help and to hold me. Are there men like that out there anymore? Because I feel like there's not. I'm really quite disappointed. So anyway, I just figured I'd put my little 2 cents out there that dating in your 40s sucks. And I wish it wasn't this way. So anyway, Have a blessed day.
Dating in your 40s is hard, for men too. They've survived heartbreak, divorce, kids, burnout. They want real connection, not chaos, but many are cautious or emotionally guarded. It's not laziness, it's experience. The right men exist, but they're rare, careful, and navigating the same shallow, tired pool we all are.
I'm not with this new world of dating. I don't know if it's because I'm a millennial or what, but I'll give you an example. Met a guy. We talked briefly. We were on a train when I was at the airport. And now keep in mind, I'm a relationship kind of girl. So I have been like in and out of the same relationship for a little bit. But now I'm single. So we talked. He's like, well, I need your number so I can take you on a date. He was cool. So I gave him my number. Ever since I gave him my number, he's just texted me like the good morning beautiful every day. And I'm just like, or what you doing? And the thing that threw me off is he said, do you have social media? And I said, I do. So he said, okay, what's your IG? And I said, I'll give it to you one day. And he said, is it a secret? And I said, no, I just prefer to get to know someone before we start looking through social media. And he's like, I understand that. So that's my thing. Like, I don't want anyone going to my social media, like trying to figure me out, because that's how a lot of men try to give you what they think you want, as opposed to just getting to know you and being authentic. I could be wrong, but that's just how I feel about it. So after that, it would just be like a good morning text or like small talk text throughout the day. But you haven't called to say how you doing. You haven't called to like have conversation or to schedule a date to have conversation in person. So for me, I think that's already not gonna work for me. So I may just like abort mission. I just prefer more of an old school approach to getting to know someone. And it's not gonna be texting me good morning beautiful. You should even remember what I look like at this point. You only see me one time on the train and ain't called since. So don't good morning beautiful me every day. I like a man with some action behind it. So yeah, I don't know about this dating thing. I see why I stay in a relationship, because this ain't for me. This is not for me. I don't like it.
Honestly, I think you might be judging him too quickly. He asked for your number, texts you every day, and respected your boundary about social media. That's effort, just not in the way you expect. Not every man knows the old school rules, and showing interest consistently through texts is still showing interest. Dismissing him because he hasn't called or scheduled a date yet might mean missing out on someone genuinely trying to connect.